So can you really change your life in 90 days? I don't know, but let's do an experiment and let's try it together and see how it goes. Now, I see this all over YouTube all the time. Change your life in 6 months. Glow up in 6 months. Change your life in 30 days, 60 days. It's all over YouTube, even all across every social media. I actually was inspired to do this from another creator who is doing an experiment, but with her experiment, she is doing 6 months. I'm gonna tag her information below so that you guys can check it out, because I definitely recommend watching it, because hey, it might inspire you to do the same. Now, I watched this video at least 2 months ago. So my 90 days actually was supposed to start January 1st. Now, I'm a little late to the party. And the reason why I didn't do 6 months is because I know me. I'm very last minute. If I know that I have 6 months to execute something, baby, I'm gonna wait till the I'm be like, oh, I got another month. Oh, I got 60 more days. Like, it's the same thing with working out. We know we got a vacation coming up, but baby, we wait till the week before, and now we trying to lose 30 pounds in 10 hours. Like, come on now, the math is not mathing. So with this approach right here, I'm still gonna stick to my 90 days. I'm just now filming this video and telling you guys about it. I do apologize in advance. I might sound a little congested because I am sick, but hey, one of my consistency is posting 2 videos a month, and this video should have been posted weeks ago. So at least I'm still on track to hit my 2 videos, because if you hadn't seen my first video, I'll post it right here so you guys can see it. I posted it at least about a week ago, and so I'm literally finna post this one and roll this out right at the end of January. But hey, oh, the win. So let's jump right into what I plan on doing. I created a whole bingo board for my first 90 days. And as you guys see, it ain't nothing checked off this bingo board yet, but that's okay. I still got time. And with that being said, I done review all these things that's on here, and I see it being no issue with me accomplishing this stuff in the next 60 days. So I have a plan, and I'm sticking to that plan. First things first, let's talk about consistency. So on my last video, I pretty much talked about becoming an influencer, but drop the influence, because we're trying to be consistent. So I really talked about being consistent, and I've been getting a lot of feedback and comments from that, and I realized that we probably need to break down what consistency means. So for me, when I look back at all the years before now of trying to do YouTube, where I messed up at was watching videos and people telling you about what helped them achieve in YouTube, and try to redo that way. So like, for example, last year I used to sit up here and say I'm gonna film 4 videos, post 1 video a week, and that's doing 4 videos a month to try to be consistent with YouTube. Well, to be honest, that's not really feasible for me. Like, I can't do the 4 videos, like set myself up for failure basically. So this go around, I was like, okay, it could be consistent for me so that I can stay consistent with YouTube as far as like how many videos I can do. So I made the commitment to 2. And like I said earlier, this is my 2nd video for the month. I'm so excited, y'all. And like you hear that I'm definitely congested, but I'm determined. So let's stay focused. Okay, yes, you have to figure out what consistency looks like for you. For me, like I said, I chose the 2 times a month for the next 90 days. So January, checked off the list. I did my 2 videos. So once you figure out what's possible for you to do, I definitely say jot that down and then aim for that. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything that you won't be able to do. Just try to do what you think is possible for you to do each month. Also, don't beat yourself up if you don't accomplish it 1 month, because hey, we're human, stuff happens. You got to give yourself a little grace. And definitely remember, just because somebody recommends you to do it a certain way, I had to realize that's their time, that's the way, that's the path that God led them on. That's not the same path for me. I have to figure out what works for you. Point blank, period. The next thing, I realized that planning is so important. So for me, I really had to sit back and just go ahead and plan my month for February to figure out what I really wanted to do with YouTube. What would be my 2 videos for next month? This is what I came up with. I have a problem. Like, I'm camera after, like, every time I see a new gadget, I'm adding it to the list. And that's a problem, because you can get overwhelmed with having so much don't even know what to do with it. So for next month, my 2 videos, one is basically gonna be about me using my Sony camera that I'm filming on right now, and also my Osmo Pocket 3. Like, which do I recommend most? Do I like the best? I'm kind of gonna do a video on that just to give people an idea, so that way you won't have to waste money like I have. I definitely don't think you need both, especially when you already have a phone. So that would be a good video to show the comparison, and I'm definitely gonna play with both of them. So next month, my biggest thing for me to focus on is learning my cameras, because guess what, if we want to be a YouTuber, we need to know our equipment, and what better way to set aside time to learn your equipment. So I'm gonna learn the ins and outs of my Sony camera that I'm filming on right now, as well as my Osmo Pocket 3 that I got. I'm gonna learn that one too as well, and just play around with it, play around with the settings, as well as playing around with a little bit of the editing, because I feel like this is very important, because sometimes you can shoot content but you don't really think that it's worth posting, and it's all really just hands down come with the editing. If you know how to edit, which I love CapCut, then you can make anything look good. So this is my challenge for myself for next month, is to learn a software and then learn my cameras. I feel like if I do that, that's going to help me in the long run when it comes to me filming for YouTube, because it's going to help build my confidence. And that's all it really is. Once you have the confidence, then you'll be able to tackle anything. The first thing I want to notice in this experiment is by the end of this 90 days, I want to see a difference in my content as far as me posting my YouTube videos. I know it would definitely be a difference if I make the initiative to learn a software for editing, as well as learning my cameras and which one is better to use at what times. Next, I want to focus on my health. I definitely think that I tackle stuff better when I feel better about myself. So I'm definitely going to be working out, which I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I started working out 2 weeks ago, and that's what gave me the confidence to post the last YouTube video. So I done hit a little rough patch for me getting sick, but I definitely going to start it back up on February 1st. And all I'm doing is walking 45 minutes. It's just something to get me started, because I don't know what it is. It's something about walking or exercising. It always like boosts my and make me feel like I can tackle the world. I do recommend you guys making some kind of, it could be like a quarterly board, or it could be something where you just got everything written out, so that way you can check off of it. I'm very competitive, so that's why I think this bingo board would definitely work for me, as far as like I want a bingo. Like I really full the whole board up, but we definitely gonna see. So the question is, are you guys up for the challenge? No, we're not doing 6 months. We're doing 90 days. Your 90 days can start exactly when you see this video. I started in January, so I only have 60 more days to go. But are you up for the challenge is the real question, because it's easier for us to look back in 90 days and be able to give ourselves grace and say, oh, my videos are getting better. Oh, I have slimmed down some. And then that would give you the confidence to definitely keep going, so that you can see what you're going to look like, or what, be it in the next 90 days. So, are you going to join me on this 90-day experiment to see a better version of ourselves in 90 days? Are you up for the challenge? Let me know in the comments. See y'all next time. Bye.